What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Hollow Knight. So, we're jumping back in. Last time we did take down the Path of Pain, and now I really do want to try to find the Pantheons. I've been given yet another hint, this time by Nightlife, and the riddle is, where rusted gears and broken toys lie, beneath the city's hollow sigh, follow the scent of oil and grime, down where the trash meets the slime. Seek the path where rats run free, past the Dirtmouth Gate beneath the sea. We need to figure something out with that. For 1 second here, let me give you this so you guys can see it and pause it and read it if you want. You can see it and pause it and read it. What's up, Casey? But I'm going to try to use this information as a hint to try and find the Pantheons without just, straight looking it up. So, let's do it, everybody. Follow my knight till I'm raw. 95%. 95%. We're still in the Path of Pain here. Or not in it, we're in the White Palace. Apparently, we can't even get back to the Path of Pain if we wanted to now. Actually, let's take our charms off. Let's set ourselves up with like an exploring build. I don't need hive blood anymore. Pop you off. The things I actually wanted are quick focus and gathering. No, not you. Wayward compass. All right, get me out of here. Get me out of here. And now let's look at the map and let's think about these clues while actually having the map in front of us. So, we had some pretty explicit hints. You're going to make it difficult for me to have this up, huh? You're going to make me Alt-Tab? No, this works. Okay. So, where rusted gears and broken toys lie. Rusted gears and broken toys. Beneath the city's hollow sigh. Follow the scent of oil and grime, down where the trash meets the slime. This feels like it feels like city down to Royal Waterways, right? Seek the path where rats run free, past the Dirtmouth Gate beneath the sea. And that's where I kind of get lost here. What sea are they talking about? Past the Dirtmouth Gate beneath the sea. Something here with the palace grounds? Can I go down here? I don't think I can. We can find this, chat. Many people have found this. Many people have found this. The Royal Waterways make sense for some of this. Feels like it's saying, like, go down from there. Down where the trash meets the slime. Down where the trash meets the slime. But just for a second, let's entertain the idea that it's somewhere else entirely. Rusted gears and broken toys lie. Beneath the city's hollow sigh. Follow the scent of oil and grime. Down where trash meets the slime. None of this stuff was particularly oil and grimy, and city is pretty explicit for the City of Tears, basically in the middle of the map. I just feel like we spent so much time running around in the motherfucking Royal Waterways, Have we really missed that much more stuff there? Seek the paths where rats run free. Dulling my heart. Yeah, literally. Beep. Like we're doing a dull. It's a tough riddle. Hey, what's up, Cooper? Puzzles like this are always interesting. Knowing the solution, a clue can make perfect sense, but the trick is always making sure it's a hint that works for someone who doesn't know. Yeah. And it's okay for me to wonder for right now. I know that... Shut the fuck up, Cornifer. Oh my goddamn god, Cornifer. I'm okay to wonder and wander for a minute here. I will ask for more explicit help as the night goes on, because, we can only spend so much time just looking around for this before it's genuinely bad content. But I want to indulge the looking a little bit and see if we can find it with that hint, because that hint feels reasonable. Even if it's not really clicking for me yet. And this is kind of... This whole thing, I feel like rats would run free in like a tram sewer network, right? There's like something that makes sense there with that. So you'll find it? Hey, thank you. This is the kind of thing, though, that for sure I could see myself playing casually, just eventually looking it up, I'm going to hold off on doing that for as long as possible here because it's fun to try and find it on my own. We'll see that two folks that feel the riddle is good, which makes it feel even more fun for you. Yeah, I think we should be able to get there. I'm just going to have to, you know, use my brain as well as keep hitting the walls literally everywhere. Because every single important thing in this game is behind a hidden wall. Plus, we still have one more pale ore to get, and another pale ore would make a big difference. Whatever we have left to do, it's gonna be fighting. You know? So, just getting up to max Damahe would be nice, as would getting enough Geo to get that, like, fragile strength charm made permanent, you know? Those are some priorities. I want to get our Damahe as high as possible, because I'm certain that we have some kind of difficult fight coming still. About 4 streams ago, I gave you a hint that was pretty blatant on where to wander. I'm sorry, I've certainly forgotten it. It probably was a good hint. I believe it, and I believe it was blatant, but the marijuana has smoked it out of my brain, man. Like a fumigated suburban household. Where am I now? So now I'm coming up at the end, at the bottom of Ancient Basin. Feel like the sewers meeting with Isma's Grove makes some sense, doesn't it? Like where the slime meets the trash. That feels like Isma's Grove to me. But we were there recently. Either way, it's close by, so let's peep it. It's close by, although it's actually not super easy to access from right here. Alright, we can make this climb, no problem. A master of this climb. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that we can, you know, make that happen from here. We cannot dash far enough. If we get hit, it brings us right back down. The way, yeah, right here, right? And this is where we fought the Dung Defender. And were you guys saying if I fought this guy 3 times, he would give me something? Where's that hint? I need to reread it. Hey, what's up, Fire? Mira, I see that over there. Thank you, thank you. The hint is in Metroidvania, Sister of the Sea. If I fight this guy 5 times, he'll give me a thing. Is it worth it, chat? Should we care? Real talk, should we care? I could kill him 5 times. We did it. It didn't take us that many tries, but... Hey, Schmitz, thank you for the hydrate, buddy. Sounded like you said Gizmo. Hey, Mira, thank you. Okay. Just peeking there again. I feel like it's not that important. Like that ugly thing. We've already beaten him. We've already beaten him. Not worth it. Well, you still have other things to find. IMO. Okay, yeah. You're not utter Gizmo's name. One short made. Let's go, bird. Definitely share them in the edited channel as you make them. I'm stoked to check those out later. I'll post one of them tomorrow. I was trying to make a short earlier, but then some shit came up that I had to deal with, and I didn't have time to finish it. But I'll send the clip to you guys later and see if you think it's worth it. All right. Yeah, let's head back over to the Grove. And I'm just smacking everything. What's up, TV Trio? Welcome in. You. Bench over there. You can bench me like a press. Looks like some trash. Right? There's some garbajo down here. More pipe second break. Hey, what's up, Aga? I'm mobile today since I'm out and about, so not fully here. No worries at all, bud. Hope you're enjoying being out and about. I appreciate you popping in to say what's up. Hope you're having a good one, man. Just hitting everything. Yeah, see here? There's like slime and poison and stuff. Gizmo's just dreaming. Were her little legs kicking, Leah? She said, yeah. We can swim in this stuff now. Maybe there's like... Maybe that unlocks something to us. Although we could swim... You could get the ability to swim in the acid really early. I just didn't do it. So... I feel like just swimming in the acid shouldn't be the Metroidvania ability that makes it so that we're able to, like, you know, get to the fucking Pantheons or whatever. Well, let's see. I remember there was a place where we, like, swim under a little thing. It's very... Right here, you swim under, and this takes you to the Grove. Alright, back in Isma's Grove. Something here I missed. Where we got the ability. Oh, it like shoves me down over there. That's weird. Down here. I think we did this already. I think we went back here. Kitties are snuggling back there. Leah's getting some photos. Yeah, we found a little grub guy. A way to loop us back up. Feels like this lines up with the, Feels like this lines up with the hint. But, obviously, I'm missing something. I'm not finding anything here. That just drops me to where I was. Hear one of the explodey birds. All right, Hollow Knight. What are your secrets here? Guessing the Grove ain't it, Chief. The Grove ain't it. We came, we saw, we groved, nothing here. And one of my mom sent me today, Kismet. That's such a cute name. Follow the scent of oil and grime down where trash meets the slime. So I supposed that Isma's Grove. Gotta go for now, but good luck with whatever it is you're trying to find. Thanks, Schmitz. I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you have a great one. Thanks for popping in, dude. Take it easy. Hope work goes well. Dirt outgate beneath the sea. What? Rosé. Seltzer. I call it. All right. Blow the city for sure. Can I see your full map? Yeah, for sure, Sister Lucy. Let me get to a safe point here. So, here's the city. I'm down in the Royal Waterways, right? Which feels like it makes sense with follow the scent of oil and grime down where the trash meets the slime. I went to this Green Grove place here because that feels like, you know, the slimy place in the trash, the natural one. like Fate Destiny, but in Finland, it's like the name of a relatively girly chocolate wafer bar. Got you. Go left on map. Over here, we have the failed tramway, Deep Nest. Maybe it's something over here in Deep Nest. That's an area I've kind of avoided returning to a lot because it's a pain in the ass. Maybe something like down at the bottom of the distant village as well. Is the sea the Lake of Oon? Tramway, gears and oil, yeah. Down where the trash meets the slime, seek the path where rats run free. Where rats run free. Yeah, I was saying that the tram area is suspicious to me. Maybe Deep Nest is just a whole nother part of the map to just check out, basically. Past the Dirtmouth Gate beneath the sea. Yeah, 2K Rats. Any input? Where would you run free, 2K Rats? I think 2K Rats is a big-time Hollow Knight Maxer, too. They would know, genuinely. I'm sure this is also painful for those of you that know that you're like, come on, put it together. I'm trying. All right. Let's go check out Deep Nest a little bit and see if anything, you know, tickles our fancy. You do your taxes? I did my taxes, Leah. Yeah. I got to write off every video game I bought this year. It was sweet. The one upside of having made, you know, of getting taxed on the stream income. I'm dissatisfied to see your thought process if I knew, but I might be biased. That's true. Yeah. I'm trying to think it through. I just feel bad for not getting there. But let's go. Just take me straight to the distant village, and let's run around, man. And let's run around. Tinkle my sprinkles and so on. 1 second. All right. Hey. Can't go that way. This is a little sea. A little puddle. Nothing looking like a Dirtmouth Gate, though. Hate this area so much, man. I would hit this area with a hammer if I could. Like I hit that praying mantis with a hammer. You know what I'm talking about? Eggs? Oh, yeah, you. What do you want? Midwife. Bro, your wife? More like a midwife, you know what I'm saying? That'd be so mean. Your friend comes over, you crack a couple beers, you sit down on the couch, you're catching up. He tells you about some arguments he's been having with his wife, and you go like, bro, your wife sounds mid as hell. She's fucking mid, bro. You gotta reconsider. Alright. Her who'd guard the mark, the gendered child. Sprightly thing, isn't she? Pale gift to the nest and the beast. A fair trade for sacrifice made. Oh god, she's speaking in riddles. No cap, I think you should get a divorce, fam. You gotta unmatch her for real. Ow. Yeah, you attacked me, but is what you said important? Is what you said important? Hit. I think I've ever seen more power given to a hype in her space. Yeah, honestly. A midwife versus a midwife. Very big distinction. Does trash mean the junk pit? What junk pit? There's the fungal wastes. Fungal wastes is pretty, like, sewer wasty, you know? There's the blue lake here, by the way. That could be an ocean. Or the referenced ocean that we want to... Yeah, what junk pit are you talking about? Fungal could be in slime, yeah. But how does it relate to the city and all that? Bro, I'm missing something so obvious. I know I am. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm just stupid. I don't see anything called Junk Pit. There's lots of mounds. Joni's Repose, the Lake of Un. The Overgrown Mound, the Queen's Garden, Deep Nest, Failed Tramway. Look at those mounds. Huge tracts of land. The cast-off shell. Big titty mounds. Yeah. Big titties. Big titties. Maybe going back to the fungal waste makes some sense, chat. Is there anything on the right I haven't read that I should have? No. Man looks nervously at map and bites his nails. Fucking hate this zone. Stop being near me. Brainy, what's up? With the cookie, tiny out on hint to what's been given? Sure. Surely Granulus can help us. Oh, hey, sweet. They have the Hollow Knight Wisdom in spades. Think about shithole more literally. Think about shithole more literally. There are two literal ways to think about shithole. One of them is butthole, but that's probably not it. But that is the really literal way. The other way is for it to just be like a terrible place. Ah, that old hint. Granny's a shithole believer, Beefy. You know what that does tell me, though? It tells me that I'm in the wrong spot. You wouldn't be so insistent on, like, rethink the hint if I were, you know, close. So, I can at least use that logic to be like, just go somewhere else altogether. Maybe the fungal wastes is a good place to go? Is an overgrown mound a shithole? There's also the failed tramway. One of those medieval shitters. Yeah, a pit latrine, I think, is the Latin name. There was a poop boss, but can I get actual backseat hint? It does not have to do with the dung defender, right? It does not have to do with the dung defender? Not the dung guy, no. Okay. Pit latrine is wild. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure that's like the technical term, you know? That's what like the Wikipedia article would be called, I think. You can check me on that, chat. The King's Pass. Like how the king passes BMs. Another cookie from Nightlife? Sure, go ahead, Nightlife. Clearly, I'm too stupid. I mean, it makes sense, especially for an outhouse. Yeah. Flush your toilet, the waterways? That's where I was! I was in the waterways! I was looking around in Yzma's Grove! Maybe it's this little thing, whatever that was. This little egg. We could check the fungal waste and then go down to the whatever from there. Not shit. Don't have to break a wall. You can't see it on the map, but it's a path you've just never taken. So I'm just looking for like a hallway that I have not gone down, basically. Somewhere that maybe earlier I was like, oh, I'll need to come back here with X or Y thing and have just forgotten about. Been a long time since I've been to Fog Canyon and Fungal Waste, so why don't we go to Queen Station and look around? Yeah, no need for beating off in every corner. Okay, we're not looking for breakable walls. But still, there might be charms and shit behind breakable walls. There have been plenty of charms that people have been like, oh my god, you don't have that yet? It's hidden behind the most obvious breakable wall in the game. I can't believe you're playing without that. I guess, yeah, fuck it. Let's be thorough. Let's look around and... And this is where the bank was, and then we got ripped off, right? Let's just reaffirm our knowledge. Yeah, they took our money and left, which was like 5,000 geo, by the way. Don't bother fighting the big guys. They're more trouble than they're worth. Glorp shit charm? You need the glorp shit charm. Seems too flowery to be a shithole with trash. I agree. I agree. And this is what just took us over to Queen's Garden and did, like, pretty much nothing else. We found this relatively recently, once we found Isma's Grove. Doesn't seem like a shithole to me. Teacher's Archives, more fungal waste over there. I feel like we don't need to check the overgrown mound. That doesn't feel thematically similar enough to me. And this is the Teacher's Archives, which certainly we don't need to go into again. That's like the mask fight. Cookie for slapping my big belly? I mean, sure, go ahead, Beefy. Oh, right, this shit. That kind of geo, I could live a life of luxury. I just tanked that shit, bro. Sound of defeat was palpable. I'm a broken man by this. Hey, what are you? Not on the map. Not on the map. Haven't been here. Ow. 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 No! We found something, too. We found something. Map updated. It's one room. Nightlife's like, don't get excited. That's not it. But just been trying to get a dungeon group going. I'm not joking. The last 45 minutes, we kill one boss. Damn, Squid. Sometimes it be like that, man. Sometimes it be like that. Oh, no, I just mean you walked in there and died. Yeah, I just walked in there and died. But we saw the room. Probably not getting nuked by a jellyfish? No. No. That's all I have to say to that. Ah, no, ah. We can swim in all the drink here now, by the way. This place is much less, you know, irritating. What's up here? Did we get whatever, all of whatever was up here? Yes. Look a little thoroughly, make sure we're not missing anything. Big time farts. Prop Dustin with the best of them. Okay, moving right along here. Luxury and toilet flush? Could it be in the Royal Waterways? Maybe. We were there before and kind of there a lot. But you're right. That is a good idea, sister. We can check there after this again. I did feel like that was the first place that I was like, that's where the clue is leading me, you know? That was my first instinct to check. I just don't know what it is there. We've been there a lot. Find the waterfall? There was some sense to that, chat. And this is the one that takes us over to Fog Canyon, which we don't need. Or actually, we do. That's why we're here. But let's get the bench right here first. All right. Check under some of these fucking things, just 'cause, I guess. Hey, what's up, Mr. Person? Big spoiler, getting hit too many times means you'll die. I still hadn't figured that out. That's a helpful tip. Thank you. I was wondering why I kept dying. Whoops, I went the wrong way. People die if they're killed. Hex, don't tell me that stuff. I'm still a child. What are you going to tell me next? That the Easter Rabbit and Santa got divorced? I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. I can learn that when I'm older. You know what I mean? I don't need to know when I'm 8 years old that because Santa didn't like getting pegged, it was never going to work out between him and the Easter Rabbit. Life is funny, it's full of its little quirks, and we shouldn't be judging people for it. You know what I mean? You go, little guy. Basically the plot of Rise of the Guardians. It's actually a pretty good movie. I like that movie. Oh, Papa Noel cheated on him with the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah, Rise of the Guardians actually pretty good. Pretty good time, man. Pretty good. Give me your juices. Give me your lunchbox. Monomon. The fucking Pokemon nerd. Don't do this. Don't do this. We're okay. Why did they get so antsy all of a sudden, man? That's why. It's those little wall ones that are getting me. I'm not realizing just how fucking dangerous those are. Can I get, like, some easier souls out here or something? They have nuke on trigger, literally. Are you kidding me? You shitting my kitten. Handled. Handled like a pan. Nothing down here. Dead end. Let's blow it, though. Ow. I'm alive. Huge. Huge. Hey, what's up, Marwin? Welcome in. You bitch. Come here. Come here, you spindly cunt. Please come closer to me. You baffle me. Just accept it as the platforming challenge it is. That way down there is crazy talk, bro. Although we do get iframes with our little slam down move, don't we? We're okay? We're not okay. Oh, damn it. Pretty decent, though. It's only 300. Yeah, it's not really that much money. I'm not worried so much about the money as just my pride and the time. You bitch. I miss when we were, like, in the Coliseum and they were just, like, charging up all our shit all the time. I feel like now we've got no shit ever. Surprised you hadn't tried Dreamdale the big guy once you got the platform next to him? Yeah, maybe I should have. That's what we're talking about, baby. Fun jellyfish fact, they explode sometimes. I haven't found that to be true with IRL jellyfish, but my exposure is very limited. Perhaps the aquarium doesn't want us to know about the explosions. Alright, fill up on sauce. Or actually, I think this is almost as much sauce as we can get, because you're a little more sauceless in Seattle when you've left your ghost behind. Try pretending you're Jarhead from the movie Jarhead. Big fish keeping it a secret. They don't want us to know, Bird. They do not want us to know. You bitch. Kill him. Oh, if you hit him into the drink, they get cooked. Big aquarium hides that fact, so you'll think it's a safe place. Never believe in the aquarium. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, my stinky souls. Whoops. I didn't fully think that one through, but it's okay. You, I should be able to farm. Like a buck of wheat. Yes, sir. Or farmed or spent. You bitch. Keep charging. It's worth. It takes time, but it's worth, chat. Because honestly, busting these things open with my spells is really good. Getting the iframes on the slam down is really good. And fill back up. You play D4? Yeah, I did, Bird. The jellyfish is horrifying. It is, honestly. It's dodging me routinely. Oh my god. It is funny, though, how you play this game a little bit, and then it's like every enemy just becomes your battery. Is it worth getting into or not? I don't know, Bird. Not really, honestly. If you want to play it just to, like, have, like, a very polished campaign that you play once or twice, it's pretty good, but in terms of ARPGs, pretty much all the rest of them are better. It is a good way to learn the hitbox of the jelly, that's true. Look over that way, that's a lot of tomato sauce. And that's just where I was. So wait, where the fuck am I going in here? Down? Oop. Ooh, shortcut unlocked. Don't risk it. There aren't biscuits at the end of that. Charm. Charm notch! That's actually super good. Yeah, that's basically how I feel about it as well, Bird. Like, Diablo 4 is some flashy stuff and is cool, but compared to all the other RPGs, you're just not going to get the, like, build depth and actual, like, you know, longevity out of it. But it does, like, have, like, you know, I thought the campaign was very fun and stuff. Alright, so that's all that this area was, I think. Charm Notch, pretty nice reward, though, man. Necessary to beat the game? No, but pretty nice. PoE 2 is rad. PoE 2 is a good one. It still needs time to cook, but PoE 2, you're going to get your money's worth out of more, I'd say. Once again, though, I enjoyed D4. I played the campaign a few times and had fun. I don't hate it as much as the average person. There's a very strong D4... There's a very strong D4 bad sentiment. And I think it has some bad things about it, but I do think people underwrite how for the average, you know, gamer who's not like a spreadsheet ARPG nerd, Diablo 4 has a very easy to pick up, easy to understand, fun to play campaign with high quality cutscenes and stuff. But yeah, I would recommend buying PoE 2 if you're picking between those two. Okay. So that was not the thing. We found something new, but it was not the thing. We found something new, but it was not the thing. You can't spoil the whole game but in Morse code, no. I guess let's go back to the Royal Water Race. Any Morse coders in chat? X, you gotta stop writing in fucking, I don't know, whatever you write in Java code. And you gotta write in, you gotta start writing in Morse. You gotta start writing in Morse binary. That's pretty, not Sigma. What's pretty, not Sigma? I won't allow binary code either, no. Aga made a good point. Technically, it's against TOS. Hey, what's up, squirrels? Only non-binary code allowed. This is a woke space, yeah. I'm looking for NB code. You can get your fucking cis code out of here, bro. Morse is not binary, isn't it? Gonna read, have fun. Hell yeah, sister the sea. / pause. Oh, pause. You're right. Literally got 50% more stuff. Oh, this is not how I wanted to enter this place. Who doesn't love Last Stag? We love the Stag. The Stag's a homie, obviously. We are staying searching, baby. The hint really did feel like it was pushing me towards the sewer. And shithole also feels like sewer. You know? Where the shit goes. So this is that, right? Yeah, this will get me down there. We have the green goo, which also we turned the green goo on. And it's flowing straight up. Which that does feel like a, you know, a thing that we did that should change something, right? And it hasn't really changed anything. We slammed down and fought the dung guy. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for, Mr. Person. I think it is roughly I'm trying to find the Pantheons, whatever they are. And I don't know yet, so please don't tell me. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of tough fights or something, but I don't know anything beyond that. I'm trying to find my way, I think, to that, but I've gotten some hints from chat that I've been following. I'm at 95% completion in the game. Lots of refuse and shit down here. Can I tell you what the green goop does? Yeah, sure, Grady. It looks like Cooper was about to do the same. There's a place called Somewhere in Someplace? Okay, perfect. Opens the way to Isma's tier. Okay, so that's, or Isma's, yeah. So that's, okay, that's all that does. Gotcha. You found the grove after. Okay. That makes sense. Ow. Right, and we've been here. This is where that, like, guy is, right? There's, like, something at the end? Yeah. What does the food do again? Oh, she gives me, like... eggs. Yeah. If I need infinite eggs, this is how we get them. It's from this character. Right. We love exploding birds. The exploding birds are probably the most annoying enemy in the game. Yeah. Probably just the absolute worst shit that they put in this game. I agree. Okay, well, hold on. Where trash meets slime. Infinite games, but no eggs. Where trash meets slime could be over here, right? Where the City of Tears sewers and the fungal waste meet. There's kind of like an ocean thing there. Maybe beneath that is where they want me to go. That little poop pod. So hit this bench. Let's go check the thing down here, and then we can go check up above. You. So much crap happening down here. Holy. This was not the... I tried to just get out of this. That was not the way to handle this. Holy. Was that left? This? There are pipes and shit leading us down. There's trash. Little grubbies down there. Oh, we'll go that way again in a minute. You said just above? Hey! That's a hidden wall, though. Nightlife said it wasn't a hidden wall, whatever. Oh my god, the cummies. Whoa. Heal me? Oh, it sounds like there's like some singing or something. Do you guys hear that? That guy was tanky. I think that was a new enemy, chat. I think we've never seen those guys before. Ew, he like deflated into a condom. Stand up. Are you... I knew it! I knew it! God damn it! No! Damn it! There's the slime. There is a whole bunch of slime there. The cummies. Oh my god. Ow. It was here? Yeah. Okay. And look, we can see that there's a door at the left end, chat. Look, I'm distracted by the noises. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I don't know if I need to go this whole way again. Oh, that was scary. Go. Those guys are seriously beefy, man. Seriously beefy, Berg. Being a Joan type, literally. Alright. At least this is new content, though, man. We gotta kill these condoms. Screw you, condoms, trying to keep me safe when I have sexual encounters with random partners. Screw you! Screw you! Average millennial? We're a condom-hating generation. I think everyone hates condoms. You know, you hate to love condoms. They do just make sex a little worse, but they also make sex a little better, because, you know, less STDs in babies. Or sorry, fewer STDs in babies. I don't want to sound uneducated. Sir? They really fucking go for it, bro. Yo? I guess it's good to know if we need to get, like, the hunter page for those guys. You know, this is where you come. This it, chat? This is something. I swear, it looked like some of those walls reacted. Okay, we're in the goddamn walls. This looks like a big empty space, doesn't it, chat? What's by here on the map? Nothing. A big empty space. This could be it, man. This could be it. This was behind a broken wall, though, so Nightlife 81 is a bona fide liar if so. And, like, literally every other single thing in this game that's ever been a thing, it's hidden behind a broken wall. Junk pit. Junk pit. We had not found the junk pit before. Sister of the Sea said something about a junk pit on the map. We had not found that before. The shithole being the junk pit. There was a breakable wall? Yeah, there was. Junk pit, which was not on your map. Okay, yeah. There was a breakable wall. I had to break a wall. Let's see. It was like in the center of the screen. It was to get up into that little area. See where that little line in the wall is? Right there. Right in the middle, beneath the bench to the left. There's a line in the wall. That was a breakable wall I had to break to find this. Breakable ceiling. Yeah, sure. Breakable ceiling. It wasn't even a wall. It was a ceiling. But once again, they're not beating the accusations that they hide literally every fucking single thing in this game that way. It's okay. It's not the end of it's not the absolute end of the world, but it is a little like come up with something else. Because, you know, it's not the most fun gameplay to be walking around and hitting every single wall, but it feels like you should do that. You know what I mean? Like, giant stuff is hidden behind it constantly. Junk pit was the thing on the right and the junk in the middle of the room. Ah, gotcha. How else would they be like Dark Souls? Dark Souls doesn't do that. They have some notable hidden walls that hide some things, but it's like one or two things. You know? It's not constant. Why they make breakable walls kinda obvious. Yeah, but I mean, for a wall that is this texture right here, Grainy, to be a little cracked is not the most obvious thing, you know? That's not really... Once again, I found it, eventually. There was also that key thing down there, which I've been told we have a key that unlocks something before. But it didn't have an interact. Classic Zelda, you didn't even get the cracks most of the time. Yeah, fair. I go back for that little key before we get too far? I'm curious about it. You have a key? I have a simple key on me? I have a simple key on me? Yes. Hello. Oh. The God Tuner. Device that resonates with beings of great power. Seek the gods of Hallownest. Tune their power. Through their strength, ascend. Oh. So this is now going to send me all over the map again, isn't it? Tuner or Tingle Tuner? There you are, Pat. Like, stop messing with us, man. I was getting there. I was getting there. There's a fight? It literally looks like a butt plug. Thou crawler, thou cringer, thou smallest of the small. Oh, right, by what right dost thou trespass here, in this home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone. Be gone. I don't have to shrivel away and be gone. This is the Pantheon, dude. This is the Pantheon God home. For some reason, almost all content creators have the innate ability to be perfectly midair right with the interactable whiz. Yeah, I felt like I walked past it and didn't have one, but obviously then we got to one. I'm guessing I need to go around the map and collect power before I'm supposed to come back and do this, though. Let's push forward until the game stops us. Our mind, a C. Bench me like a press. Map updated, but right now we're not on it. And yep, there's the junk pit, which is how we enter here. So that was the one thing we were missing, chat. It was genuinely one breakable wall. It was 100% one little breakable wall somewhere was the thing between us and finding this. You've killed a lot of people. I want you to consider that you might be a bad guy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But we're skilled. But we're cool. What a cool looking zone, man. That's a place to go. This, hold on, what's this? Look, we need little blooby blobbies, maybe. We're pretty good at being the bad guy around here. Gimme. Oop. Challenge. Why not this one? Huh. Okay. So does this mean I need to, like, fully conquer these things? I see Hornet. I see Nightmare King Grim on there. Or, like, the Grim thing. Does this mean I need to get the little spermie all filled out? Maybe something like that. And that's what... Is that what they... Well... Whoa, Pantheon of the Master. These are the... Okay, we found them. These are the Pantheons. Pantheon of the Artist. What does this mean? Bindings. Oh. Seek the God inspired. And I imagine this means you can't use any of these things. What the fuck? And then there's more stuff downstairs. We can't go over here yet. Bindings are if you want a handicap. Do I want a handicap? Whoa, Hall of Gods. So are these the bosses that I have killed? I think these are all the bosses that I have killed, right? Gruzmother. Oh, and this is just a boss gauntlet. I think that's what this is. If I wanted to refight any of the bosses again, I could here. If so, that's awesome. Love having that feature in a game. I lurk at the peak of a forsaken tower. Ooh, and ways to find them. That's cool. You were at the end of the Colosseum of Fools. Yeah, gallant god of the arena. So this can help us find any bosses we have not found. That's very neat. Zote. That only showed me one guy there that I hadn't found. Yeah, I love that they give me hints where to go. That's fun. Oh, here we go. Floor 2. Empty God stands at a Pantheon's peak. I await you at a Pantheon's peak. I hone my craft at a Pantheon's peak. Together we stand at a Pantheon's peak. None of the bosses in the row. The special door opens. Really? No hit all of them in the row. That's crazy, man. I lie dreaming in a silent sanctuary. You're a dream nail boss that we missed somewhere, I guess. The Watcher Knights. I remember them. Dung Defender. Huh. There's a bench here. That's so cool, dude. That's awesome. Genuinely amazing. Like, quality of life or replayability for the game as well. If you just, like, want to grind the bosses. Obviously, you can do it for the challenge as well. But if you want to grind the bosses... Yeah, the statue poses are awesome. It's cool they give you a way to just, like, do that, you know? And so these are the Pantheons. These are the 3 things... And then there's that big thing downstairs that I don't totally understand. That maybe was Bluebees with health, but I don't think so. Okay. I think we found it all. Hold on, one thing. Out of curiosity here. Oh, we have another charm notch, by the way. The thing I picked up, did it just go here somewhere? Yeah, the God Tuner. Okay, and we're missing 2 things. Resonates with beings of great power. Glows bright upon defeating mighty foes. Suggest changing your charms up before challenging any of the Pantheons. Okay. Wonder what a rerun would feel like after spamming those challenges for like a day. Yeah, this is the kind of game that, for me personally, I bet you is very satisfying to play again. When you know where you're going and you know how to play the game well, this is the kind of game that I bet you can boot it up, fresh save, and just dominate. Like, that's like, if I boot up like a fresh Bloodborne save, you know, since I know all the efficient routes, I know like the good weapons, I know where the upgrade materials are. Like, I find those kinds of games so fun to redo. Why do you want me to change my perks up my stuff? Yeah, I'll try door 1. I'm going to take off the compass, but I like these. These are like my melee ones. Quick focus is good. And then we got the thing that was like, you become a little baby slug. Where's that? Shape of Un. Yes. Put that on there. Played it before. I played it a lot. Yeah, Little Mira. Mark of Pride, quick focus, Shape of Un. Like, I like this build. That feels like just hit stuff with a sword build, you know? Although, now that we've found the Pantheon, I'm going to try door 1 and shit, but we realistically should probably try to go find that last pale ore. Literally my build. Yeah, it feels like a good one, Beefy. I feel like we probably should try to find that last pale ore and get our last nail upgrade. Whatever we're doing in here, it might be platforming, it might be fighting. I bet you there's going to be some of both. We're going to have to do damage at some point. Also, getting the Geo to make the Fragile Strength one permanent would be really good. Yeah, and the charm unbreakable strength. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I see inventory? Sure. Let's give this Pantheon a couple tries, but after that, I'll be okay with you guys. Hey, what's up, John Bond? I'd be okay with giving you guys some more explicit permission to, like, point me in the direction of things I should be doing to power up. Just so that we're not playing this series for 10 years. Be one hell of a bother without overcooking. Well, maybe we're gonna need to do some overcooking then. You know, frankly, I'm baffled. I've like just flagrantly missed so much stuff, so much big stuff, you know? But again, I think it is because this is the way it does it, right? Where it's like you miss a big thing behind one tiny breakable wall. I'd run by that way many times. It probably killed you guys when I like ran by it and didn't see that little breakable ceiling, you know? Which, by the way, Mira, I never responded earlier about Elden Ring and the walls as well. I agree. I think they are a little overly done at times in Elden Ring. Elden Ring did, as much as I love Elden Ring, it has a quality of doing that where it has so much of it that everything that's in it can kind of become a little too much. There's a lot in this game. Wait till you get to the third game in the series, which we're all still waiting for. All right, let's go into the first one. No bindings. But yeah, thankfully in Elden Ring, I a lot of the time wouldn't just hit every wall unless I thought it was suspicious because messages could get you a lot of them, you know? Thou hast ordained thine own destruction. Through sacred combat, are we attuned to this kingdom's greatest beings? Though with it being my first Souls, like I needed that, I think that's fair. By entering this gate, thou hast challenged the very gods of this kingdom. Dost thou consider thyself the equal of this pantheon of its masters? Draw thy weapon then, fools, and be damned for thy arrogance. Okay, rude. Vengefly King. So right now, this is a boss. This was boss that was listed 1. So are the Pantheons just going to be boss rushes? I remember you. I feel like I did not fight you first. I feel like I fought you late as hell. This arena is awesome. Do this all day, baby. Late as hell before fighting Hornet. Was it really before the first Hornet fight? Dude, I feel like I did this like yesterday. We did this fight last week. Aw. I miss Hornet, dude. When's she gonna come back? I want to take her out for a slice of pizza, bro. I want to take Hornet out for you know, a slice of pizza, and then we'll go to the park and look at ducks. Yeah, did I tell you about the time that I went on a first date with a girl? We walked around the park and we looked at ducks, and then she made a joke about poking holes in the condom because she wanted to have 9 kids. And she was like clearly joking about poking holes in the condoms, but was clearly not joking about seriously wanting 9 kids. Once again, this was date 1. I was 20, she was 19. And then we made out and it was like really, really aggressive and I was not into it. Hey, Gruzmother, what's up? So admittedly, I did make out with her after she said the 9 kids thing. So I'm not blameless in this situation. One way to feel you out, yeah. Yeah, and then a while later, I just kind of like didn't hit her up again after that. And then at one point, she came down to the mailroom where I was working at that point, and it was like awkward. She was like getting a package, and then there was no one else down there, so she was like, "Hey, so like, by the way, like, did I like do something, or like, or do you just not like me?" And I was kind of just like, "Oh, I don't know, you know, I'm not really," and I like died inside, you know. I didn't want to be... Honestly, I probably could have helped her out a little in life if I had been like... Maybe the 9 kids comment was a little much for date 1. But at the same time, I don't know, man. Maybe she's going to find her perfect someone who hears that and is like, you're for me. Hold on, let me be a little croissant. I want to be a little croissant. Huge. Hey, what up, Deegan? Welcome in. Came together like you want kids, not you. Nah. Oh, that movie We Came Together is amazing. Because you can still give her 9 kids that advice. The False Knight. You were the first boss I fought. I remember licking your nipples day 1, bro. Lathered them up with Vaseline and got my tongue to work. God, you're a giant baby. You guys like that nail art there? Okay, so the Pantheon is just fight bosses in a row, by the way. I hadn't really confirmed that, but it is just fight all the bosses in a row. So that other door was not open because there was a boss that I had not killed. Peak nail art usage. Don't hit me. Bro, that move is so fucking pathetic compared to like the waves that Zote's shitting out. Ow. You don't? Dumbass Gruzmother? Show some damn respect to Gruzmother. At least she's shit babies out of her cooch. What have you done, Mr. Person? Ooh, hello. Ooh, the pant. Look at the way it's changing. We're not handling this well. Yep. I've completely forgotten these bosses. We are hauling when we are in croissant mode, bro. I've never seen a ham and cheese croissant move this fast in my life. Don't die to Moss Charger? We're gonna throw out a Moss Charger right now, because fuck you, Beefy. Whoops. That'd be quite embarrassing, not gonna lie, Mira. Mira, you never even played this game. You never played it. Chat, this shows that it's not about the difficulty of the boss. I'm gonna have trouble no matter how easy it is. Look at all the little weenies. Alright, take me to the next arena. Where are you fighting now? Ooh, Hornet, Shaw. Chat, let's get some fucking bumpanadas in the chat. So wait, that was a boss in casual play, yeah. He says all this shit in Silksong, right? I've genuinely stayed blind on like Silksong stuff. She says like Adina Menzel and fucking, you know, Shaw's, right? And Stop and Shop. Mortifer's hot wife over Hornussie. I agree. Bumpanada Lady is S tier. S tier characters are Bumpanada Lady, Cloth, and I think that's probably it. Maybe the Dung Knight as well. The Dung Warrior or whatever. Nail art me. Oh my god, nail arts suck! Brainy was such a liar. They told us nail arts were good. They swore it. They swore it. They swore it on Hatsune Miku's life. Did I say he? I thought I said they. I'm sorry, Granny. That's my bad. Huge. You've not equipped Nail Master's Glory? What is that? Let her look at our little croissant butt wiggling in the wind. Make sure ours come out so much faster. Oh. Okay, hitless, deathless. Probably a charm Granny mentioned, so you intentionally avoided it, maybe. Hey, we made it through that baby stuff easy. That it? No, okay, that was just a... You get a bona fide break. Gorb me. Gorb, we were talking about you. This also, though, doing these Pantheons is going to make it so when you see the bosses out in the world, you're even better at them if you play this game again, you know? Gorb, I love Gorb. Gorb does seem to be a fan favorite. Gorb is not up there in the upper echelon with Bumpanada Lady and Cloth to me, but Gorb's alright. Gorb's alright. Being able to move while healing is busted. See ya! I really like that spell, chat. The ups, like, slam spell I love. Hey, poop guy! I just noticed that he's rocking some serious bush down there, dude. You see that? No manscaping for Dung Defender. Dung Defender. Literally just give him the full business. That's after manscaping. He used to have braids. You mess with the bull, you're gonna get the horns. Alright, we're being a little careless. The bush cleans the dung on the way out. Wouldn't there be like a really big dingleberry coefficient there, though? If we were to actually like map it out on graph paper? How long are you able to crawl around while healing? Not a long time. It's a recent development and it's incredible. Bro, I fought like 1,000,000 of you in the Coliseum of the Fools while I was fighting like other guys and cleaning dingleberries off of Oatmeal's ass. Hey, what's up, PFP stealer? Don't steal my PFP. I like it. Hit him with that one for old time's sake. He's my good time boy. This was a boss? We fought like 1,000,000 of these guys, dude. That was cheeky. He's definitely tankier than the average enemy variant. You have plenty of cat PFPs? Too much? Okay, so you're not coming after mine? What are you doing here, then? Mini-boss in the lead up to Soul Master. Okay. This is the Pantheon. Yeah, we found it, Deegan. We found it. Brooding Malek. I remember you in the Coliseum as well. I honestly don't remember. Better not give them mine. Do not come over to twitch.tv/Crunchpuff and take the PFP of Beefyberg. It may or may not be Mr. Game & Watch. Get owned. Actually, nope, I'm getting owned. Oh! Dude, the moving while healing is so insanely busted. No, not like that. Not like this. Let's go. Mr. Game & Watch? You despise Mr. Game & Watch? Why? Coliseum 3 ruined Soul Warrior's reputation to boss. He was easy. He was easy. Was the anal hint for finding the Pantheon? It doesn't make sense in retrospect? Kinda. There was... I can show you, Deegan. The whole thing about finding Pantheon was right in the middle of the screen. If you see that bench icon, down to the left from it, there was a little breakable ceiling that I missed. And if you go over that way, there's a junk pit. That is where you were supposed to find the shithole, and that's where everything was leading us, was to this junk pit. Anal was a multi-hint, and I think that had to do with the Dung Defender as well, right? Which is obviously anal-coded. This is going okay while I'm fighting the early game bosses. Godseeker. Why hast thou crept into this Pantheon, O meager one? The noise of thine wriggling creates much discord, drowning out the godly resonances we attune ourselves to. Dost thou mean to thwart our sacred goal? Dost envy drive thou to such madness? The White Dung Defender, yeah. Brooding Molech is my worst rival. We pray that the gods of this kingdom punish thee, obliterate thee, utterly destroy thee. I imagine the pain of these Pantheons is just going to be that you have to do this whole thing every time, you know? I'm guessing that's the deal. Oh, we're gonna have to fight one of the Nail Masters? Did we fight like his... I don't remember a Nail Master Oro fight. Read what I just said? No. Do you find it's often successful when you just tell people, like, very definitively to just do something? Is that one a strat that's working well for you? Do a flip? Okay. For you, Deegan. For you. Yeah, I remember these guys. I don't remember fighting them. I think this is the first time I fought them. I remember getting the nail arts from them, the most useless thing in the game. I'm saying I don't think I fought them before. We just chilled with them. They're using the nail arts they taught me. Hey, what's up, Yak? Did I walk in another backseat moment? No, not really, not really. Oh, jeez. Dead. Yep, all the way back to the very beginning of the Pantheon. We have to do it all again to try the Nail Master. So that's the thing. We have to beat all of those bosses straight. We have to beat all those bosses straight in order to try and fight that Nail Master. Yep. Seek the gods of Nail and Shell. That's the deal. Gotta do that all in a row. Now do it with all bindings. How would you do it with all bindings? That takes away all the ways that you do damage. Great first attempt. Some people don't get to see this two-person fight initially. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I thought that was okay. Try it. It won't last too long. I'm saying genuinely, I don't know how you would do damage, though. Let's try it. Don't cook me yet, Grady. I'll just do it. Why not? Why not? Whoops. Okay, you're not totally limited. Your shit's just bad. Your shit's just bad. Okay. Just weaken the aspects. Yeah. But charm binding just takes charms away. Okay. Cool. I get it. Do we actually need to do the bindings for anything, though, chat? Do we actually need to do the bindings, or is that just like if I want to go Giga Hardo mode? Actual question. Like, I feel like I'm content to just beat the Pantheon straight up, not bindings. There would be a real reason to use bindings. Yes, okay. Is this pussy I hear? So should I just immediately start going all bindings? You can do them one at a time. Anyone else have that horrible affliction post-groceries where you need the willpower of Sisyphus to avoid snacking? Yes. I can't get snacks, Mira. I don't have the willpower. I just have snacks around. You get something cool, but not important. What do most people do, chat? Maybe that's a loaded question, but what's the common thing? Do people do the bindings, or do they just beat it and then move on? Most folks. Your average run-of-the-mill guy. Or gal, or they, them. Trying to work on healthier snacks. When I do falter, it's healthier? That's fair. Do it 4 times with each binding. Stream's cutting out freezing? Oh no. I'm not dropping any frames on my end. I don't think it's over here. I'd say do them without bindings first, then decide if you want to add them on. Okay. Find them my nuts when I play. But def not do all bindings yet. Okay. The door downstairs with the blue glow and the notches around it opens if you beat all 3 doors with the bindings. Okay. You do them all one by one. I'm doing them with all bindings. Stream's good here. Okay. All right. Let's just try to do them by default. All binding is a whole different beast, yeah. So eventually we might want to work with the bindings to open that door, but we don't need to do it yet. Is it required for 112%, chat? Is it required for 112%, yes or no? No, it's not. All right, I will commit to 100% we will beat the Pantheons without the bindings. Maybe we'll do it with the bindings, maybe not. That'll depend on how I'm feeling after we get through it. But I'll commit to we will beat these. I will, however long it takes, I will sit here and I will beat all 3 of these. Nothing in here is 112% contributing. Interesting. How am I still missing? I'm missing so much shit. There are people who do the final Pantheon with all bindings and do all that hitless? Yeah, of course there are. Yeah, of course there are. Yeah, it seems like first Pantheon, second Pantheon, third Pantheon, I'm guessing. There are 3 doors, so I'm guessing people say the Pantheon 1, 2, 3. Pantheon of the Master. Pantheon of the Artist. There are people who do Sans hitless too, but it requires dedication I lack. I did Sans hitless. Yeah, there are people that probably beat it using their asshole for a controller too, genuinely. Hey, what's up, Night Penguin? Cookie for a secret encounter you would never find in 1,000 years? Nothing with the bindings or in the basement. Okay, but the Pantheons themselves have to do with completion percentage. Those do. What's the bottom on that one? No, I didn't actually. I'm kidding, Deegan. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Sure, Night Penguin, go ahead. We're gonna take 10 minutes after that too, but give me your cookie. We'll leave it all in one giga Pantheon video here. You trickster, I know. I have literally everything done, so if you want to know what's required, don't ask me. I won't tell you. Okay, I won't ask you. I'm gonna slurp down this cookie from Night Penguin, and then I'm gonna go piss. But no, it took me like literally like 8 hours of fighting Sans to kill him. I got nothing done, so you could ask me and I'll make it up. Took me like 8 hours of fighting Sans to kill him, and the one where we got him was certainly not hitless. That sand spider is no fucking joke, dude. The devs and backers room? I don't know. You know what? Hey, the cookie's coming. Oh, here it is. On a weekend day, and I wasn't timing myself, but 8 hours sounds about right for the sands fight. Yeah, it was rough. I did it broken up over many days, which I think probably hurt. I'm not sure. In the place with all the god statues in the top right corner, on the third arch from the left, there is a secret breakable ceiling you can only get with C dash and double jump. From right, not left. Okay, I will try to check that out after the 10-minute break. Let's pause up there for right now. It is 8:24. I'm going to leave this all in one video for tonight. It is 8:24, so I'll be back at, let's say, 8:35 my time. Stick around if y'all are enjoying the stream. We'll be right back. Okay, let's keep going with more Hollow Knight. I think now, chat, as much as I think we could do these Pantheons now, I feel like we may as well just get that last Pale Ore and get our power. As well as get the Geo. I think I want to yoke myself up before we start doing real attempts at this. Now, I am open for explicit backseating to speed this up. I am open to explicit backseating to speed this up. So, Cookie in the chat, if you can tell me explicitly where to get the Pale Ore that I'm missing. That would be some sort of doomsday switch, something only you could set off. Remember my belly slapping hint? Not for the ore. It was something about, like, the royal flush. Cookie, I have never played this. Yeah, every single thing in this game that's important is hidden behind breakable walls. You have to be hitting the walls constantly. Grubs are the ones you're missing, I think. Okay, so I just need to get all the grubs. Yeah, dude, Dark Souls, but way more. Way more. It is a lot in Dark Souls. I don't mean to undersell how much of it there is in Dark Souls. This just is more. Grubs are the ones you're missing. It's going to be hard to figure out where there are little grubs that I'm missing. Also, maybe 112% is unreasonable for us. If there's this much left, I don't know how I'm missing this much shit. Yeah, nothing important is behind secret walls with Dark Souls, really. This has a lot of, like, pretty important stuff. You might have enough grubs already. I think I already did get one Pale Ore from Grub Daddy. Hate these guys. They're so gross. I also want to try to get as much Geo as possible. And you already have the grub one. I could be wrong, but I thought I got one from him. Because I remember, like, pogging about it. Just look up all the Pale Ores. Yeah, at this point, go for it. We gotta do all this every time we want to get back over there? That's super annoying. Someone else calls him Grub Daddy? Of course, of course. Gone to Hallow Nest Crown, right? Yeah, at the very top of the map. Granny? Yep. There was a Pale Ore up there that I've got. And right now I've got 2 on me. I'm pretty sure I just need one last one. Get Pale Ore for 31 grubs. Okay, so I guess maybe I am missing Grubfather? Do I not have 31? Is there a way I can check that easily besides returning to Grubfather? I'm just gonna fucking TP. Oh my god! I'm just gonna TP out of here. Yeah, I'll just go check in on Grubby Boy himself. We also still... Is the Zote fight important? Go see the Hunter in Green Path. We saw the Hunter in Green Path kind of recently, though. And he was like, you need more shit! Now, go! More shit! You know, or whatever. So it's macking on my girl. I'll give you a map of all the grubs. Yeah, but don't I need to... I need to, like, get all the shit before he'll do that. I need to get all the guys. Maybe, I guess, if it's this extreme to get this other pale ore, maybe it's not necessary? I just figure, like, we may as well get as strong as possible. You know? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in the foreground. And then in the background, we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Over here. 24, 25, 26, 27. So I'm missing 4 to get to 31, if I counted correctly. 4, give or take 1, let's say. A lot of grubs. There are 4 slots in the front, or 5 slots in the front that are open. So maybe we're missing 5. Oh no, 6 slots in the front that are open. I think if we want to get the Hunter's map, we need to have at least 159 out of 159 encountered. Maybe not even, or maybe completed. We might need to have all of them completed. I guess, though, that's going to include bosses in the Pantheons, right? So, it can't be that. Three pale ore are earned, or 3 pale ore are found. Zote. I mean, if we don't have the grub one, that's got to be what it is. That means I just need to find the grubs, and that's not an easy ask. I'm kind of wondering now if it's worth it, honestly. I would like to get the Geo and get the damage charm, though, for sure. So what do you guys think is the best method at our current progression to farm Geo? Hey, Yak with the Prime sub. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Hollow 2 is best for Geo? Okay. Make that happen. All hail Bezos. Not the hunter, the collector. Who's the collector? Remind me. Call 3 is more, but it's longer and harder. Yeah. Call 2 we beat like 1 try, didn't we? Who's the collector? You've not found collector yet. How? How? I played this game so much. How are there big things like this that we haven't found? Should we go find the collector? Someone tell me. I need to call my dad. I need someone to tell me what to do. That's the hunter. That's where the bank was. That's the nail guy. That's the charm shop. Or not the, sorry, that's where you sell relics. The charm shop was like up by Forgotten Crossroads. Yeah, it's like there. Just, yeah, help me find the collector. You could just tell me where the collector is at this point. Just explore every single area again. Easy. Did anything since the break happen since the break-in now? Not really. We're trying to figure out how to get some more pale ore. He's also the boss to beat that you don't have. Okay, yeah. Tell me how to get to the collector then, chat. Searching Queen's Garden for a special key. Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect, Granny. That's an excellent hit. Brand equity going through the roof. I miss Solda. You find the Tower of Love? The, like, pleasure place in the City of Tears? The pleasure house? I'm in the Queen's Gardens. We're going to be exploring an area I'm not that familiar with. Let's put our thing back on. Tower Love is where the special key goes, and you've not found it yet. Okay. That hint was... the hint was to go to, like, the top of a lonely tower or something. Wasn't it? Yeah, I guess there's nothing to do but just walk all the hell around this area. Sleeps Trader's Child. We can fall down in here from above, it looks like. Or that's just light. Hit. Hit. Nice. Alright. Tower of Love is the Forsaken Tower from the hint. Yeah, that's what I just said. Fuck. Truthfully enough, you're saying I'm farming brand equity and that's happening whilst I've not played this game in like 3 to 4 years? Your memory's better than mine. Your memory's better than mine, Granny. What can I say? You are but a stronger human. I know I'm being overly thorough, but it's probably a breakable wall that we're missing. This is Hollow Knight after all. It's neurodivergent memory carry, maybe. Not a breakable wall, that's what they said last time. That's what they said last time. And what was it, chat? It was a breakable ceiling. It was a breakable motherfucking ceiling. Yeah, utilize the memory. I mean, I guess I have it in weird ways, just not in useful ways. You know what I mean? I'm great at, like, actor faces. Have you considered that I might actually be certain of it? Nope. Been up here before. Ow. Where there was a grub. Hey, what's up, Tenno? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good one, man. Why won't you let me go through the wall here? Miscellaneous PoE Wander Factoria for I got you. Rice water ratio they make every week? Nope. Yeah, exactly. Dude, 55 streams. Let's go, Tenno. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good one, man. Welcome the freaking heck in. Stop this. Hospital and the kid with the kiddo in the waiting room. Been here since 7 p.m. It's 2 a.m. Damn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope everything's, you know, going as okay as it can. Yeah, G's for real. Sorry to hear that, buddy. In a UK 3-pin plug and it went through her foot? Oh no. So she'll probably be okay in the long run, but that's gonna suck for a minute and hopefully be a life lesson that sticks with her. Hey, good on you for being there with her. I still remember the time when I swallowed all those magnetics balls by accident and I went to the hospital because I thought, like, you know, they were gonna kill me from the inside out. Ow. So that we can backseat and I instantly started pumping out info. You did. It's helpful. This was last week, Crunch. This was not last week. I want to say I was like 5th grade, maybe? So I was like 10, you know, 11, 10 years old. Anybody know what magnetics are? You know, it was like, there'd be like little rods with magnets on each end and these little balls that you would use to connect them and you could build structures. And I liked the taste of the metal balls in my mouth. So I was swishing around a bunch of these metal balls in my mouth one day. And then, I don't know, maybe I was shocked by something, like out the window or whatever, but I accidentally gulped and I swallowed the balls down. And then I was really worried about it, because I thought, like, I don't know what these balls are going to do to the inside of my body. So I went freaking out to my mom, but I was too embarrassed to tell her. That it was the magnetics ball. So if I remember right, I told her it was a roll of quarters instead. I told her I swallowed a bunch of quarters because I thought that was better for optics. And she was like, I think you're gonna be okay. And I was like, I don't know. I feel a rumbling in my tummy. And she was like, okay, we'll take you to the hospital and go there. But the whole time she was kind of like, all right, yeah, we'll go. And then they went and they were like, yeah, kid, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna poop them out. Or actually, I think they sniffed it out. I think she knew. It's coming back to me the more I think of it, chat. But I think we went to the hospital and they were like, she didn't question the quarters thing, but I think she spoke to the doctor and we got there and they were like, so quarters, you say, huh? You know, quarters would like kind of have a rough ridge around the edge. That might be rough coming out. And then I was like, well, I mean, doc, if we got, you know, patient-doctor confidentiality here. Between you and me, it was actually magnetics balls. You know those sweet magnetics things that you play with? They're like toys. And he was like, yeah, bro, I got those at home. I built a fucking dinosaur with them. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then he's like, you're all right, bro. Those are going to slide right out like, you know, corn stripped from the kernel, bro. You're fine. You're fine. And frankly, so then we left. It was fine. Unfortunately, my mom probably got slapped with a damn hospital bill, you know, because my dumb ass. But she wasn't too upset. She treated it like a life lesson, pretty much. And then now, today, I don't even remember pooping them out. So frankly, it wasn't that bad. And if you want to eat magnetics balls, go ahead and eat magnetics balls. Yeah. You have 2 of those rods right here? That's so funny. The balls mouth, I'm gambling my memory here, but the room is one lower in the gardens. Okay. Matt, you had an MRI? Extra iron, yeah. The balls themselves weren't magnetic. The rods were magnetic. It was the balls that I ate. They were just metal. Map view for Granny? You're saying it's like one of these rooms down here, maybe? Geomag? Lab at 7 months OMG. He had a massive bone, had a surgery. Oh, no. Fought the Traitor Lord? I think I fought the Traitor Lord, didn't I? Or am I thinking about the fucking Soul Tyrant? I'm thinking about the Soul Tyrant. When you were too weak to pinch your insides, but this is not a good general lesson. Do not swallow magnets. Yeah, they weren't magnets. That was part of the reason I was worried, though. Oh, shit, Mags, welcome in. Dude, thank you for the raid. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Mags, hope you had a good stream. If y'all aren't following Mags already, please go give him a follow. You guys don't know me, I'm Crunchpuff. We do a lot of roguelikes, Souls-like, survival crafters, that kind of thing. We're playing Hollow Knight right now. We're talking about the time that I swallowed a bunch of magnetics balls. And I went to the ER and they told me I was going to be fine. Just had to shit them out. Anybody else have magnetics as a kid? Good toy, genuinely. Also, pretty good flavored balls. It all ended up okay, man. I also like how balls taste. Yeah, I mean, enjoy what you enjoy. Life's short. Set off the airport alarms. That actually is funny now that you say it, Dr. Squirrels. The one connecting to wastes there. Okay, Granny, understood. Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the time I swallowed magnetic balls, but no. No, but Leah brings up a funny point. She said, are you telling me about your special penis? Whenever I go to like an airport or somewhere where I have to go through a metal detector, there's like a 65% chance that my crotch area sets it off. And they have to pull me aside. And the guy's like, all right, man, you know, he'll show me the screen and be like, yeah, you set off right in this area here. So I'm going to have to pat you down. Do you want to be taken to a private room? And I'm always like, no. They're like, okay, I'm going to rub the backs of my hands along you. And I'm always like, okay, it's all right. And then every time they just touch my junk and I don't know why, man. I don't know why, but I guess maybe it's the magnetic balls. Maybe a couple of them found their way with the only other balls in my body. At least they went down instead of up. They could have been in my eyes. Instead, they're in my sack. Is that what they mean when they say balls of steel? Yeah. But it's a genuine thing. My crotch area sets off metal detectors. Kind of annoying, frankly. Mantis. One hell of an icebreaker. Yeah. Be a funny thing to say on a first date. All right. Nice to meet you. What do you want to drink? First question I got for you. How many security guys have touched your crotch area with the backs of their hands? Give me a number, you know, in dozens. Suspicious Crotch, another good band name. That is a good band name. What's up, Blue? Wouldn't be surprised if people found a way to hide weapons under the foreskin. Yeah, well, I'll say they didn't check that much on me. Definitely, I feel like they rubbed the back of their hand along my crotch and were like, yeah, it feels like a squishy, disappointing, you know, lump. You know, basically the same reaction that every woman's ever had to it. No! By the insulting? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I would never say that. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Gotta stop getting hard as steel during the airport check. I'm not hard in the airport. The airport's not a great place to be, generally. It's not super fun. We want to go lower. This is not the way that Granny advised, and they know which way is up. Unlike me. Where I keep my pepper spray. The only answer, at one point, it did go off, and I forget who, but it was like... the particular security guy was like friendly or something, and I mentioned that it happened all the time. Like, I was like, does this happen to a lot of people? Like, this spot, man? Like, this happens to me a lot. And he was like, not super common. He was like, sometimes it could be a thing with, like, tight pants. And I do wear kind of, like, you know, skinny styled jeans, but they're not super tight. They're not, like, skin tight at all. I would say they're, like, you know... So it's like, maybe that, I don't... But that doesn't really make sense. That doesn't really make any damn sense. You have balls of steel, I guess. I guess. Okay, let's be on lookout now. This is where the key is that we're missing. Those machines just throw out errors all the time just to give TSA something to do, maybe. It is, though, for me specifically, it is like my crotch. Like, they will, like, turn the thing around and show me the screen where it shows the area, and it's like there is, like, an egg-sized heat map on, you know, my dick and balls. This is my first impression of you. Love it. Hey, I'm just being real here. One True Riz, welcome in. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for sticking around with the raid. Have we not done this? Gotta lock in to get the red blood orange slices. Fresh after soccer practice. That hitless deathless? Oh my god, let's go. Gonna find out the magnet never passed. I beep it 75% of the time. According to my blood tests, I have very high iron levels in my blood. Oh, I wonder if I got that going on at all. Like, would Magneto be able to easily kill me? Like he did at the beginning of, or end of X2 or whatever. You know? Too much iron in your blood. That kind of thing? You think he could pull little iron droplets out of my blood and then own me? Hold me your balls, don't worry. Okay, thank God. Wonder, pale root. Sure. Magneto, crush this man's testicles. Magneto comes out in a fucking TSA uniform. I don't see how this is helping the mutant cause. Magneto, just do it! The iron in your blood isn't magnetic? Is that true? I guess that makes sense. I know that, you know, all metal is not magnetic. We certainly like to simplify it to be just that, but, you know, that's not actually the way, they say. I'm not an expert on magnets. I'm more educated than, you know, let's say, like, the Insane Clown Posse, perhaps. But I'm no magnet expert. You wouldn't call me, like, a magneton. I paid for how bad that joke was. Instantly. Magnetism is a property of iron crystals. It doesn't apply to nanotechnology. Oh, shit. We're testing because they were afraid I might be anemic. The very high iron told them I defined wasn't. Yeah, fair. Alright, so apparently we missed the most obvious key in the game back here. I have titanium snake bites and was sweating it every time I had my MRIs since they were enough effort to take out. They said it's fine to leave them in. Wow. Long appendage on the map. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. And it requires the isthmus, which is why we couldn't get it before. It requires the isthmus. The isthmus, Christmas. As long as they're pure titanium, it's fine. Yeah, I've had to take my gauges out before, and they're not even really metal. They're like some kind of plastic, but I've had to take them out just to get like x-rays for dental work done before. The love key. Not a BM, they summon guys behind me. Okay, now we need to find where to use the love key. Now out to the Tower of Love you head. Granny's like a mama from the 1800s sending me to the marriage mart, chat. Do it, Granny. Where's the love tower? Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. We're over it. Tell me where to go. Where the fuck's the love tower? By the way, chat, I have to wrap by 10 on the dot tonight. Nemo had no faith. I was like, I'm gonna be up at 10. We're gonna watch 2 episodes of Bridgerton tonight. And he was like, no, you'll be up by 11. We'll watch 1 episode. So I gotta wrap by 10. Left side of one of the large Kingdom's Edge rooms. Okay, so way the fuck away from here. Rage had 4 kids and 2 houses. Like the huge ones. Okay, so like the metal balls existing inside my body to this day. So Kingdom's Edge, like this giant room maybe, in the middle. That's like the biggest room there. Or this one on the right, but that feels like not that. That little blue part there. Okay. That's doable. That's doable. Bench me. like a warmer. Jesus. Yeah, honestly, I can't believe it is. Hey, Bob with the hydrate. Thank you, buddy. It's so crazy to think about how shit's changed. Just how, like, people were, like, you know, having houses and kids so much younger. Wait, Grandma's only 17 older than Mom, Grandpa? Yeah. I'm fucking 32 and I'm still like, yeah, I could see kids being nice in like years. You know? We'll afford a house someday, probably. My girlfriend and I are in the process of buying a house right now, but we did not entirely earn it. We are only partially getting it because we're getting a combination of funds from different sides of our family, including an inheritance because Leah's dad passed away. So we are getting it only because of generational wealth carrying us that little bit to be able to get us a house and put a down payment down. If it were just us working on our own benefits, we would not have the money to do it, so. Which is kind of crazy considering we both have, like, good jobs and stuff, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, whatever. I'm certainly not going to say, I'm not going to be like, no, throw that money in the trash. Did you get there from the King Station Stag? Yeah, maybe. This is fine, though, right? It. Could have bought 10,000 trampolines. I'm incredibly grateful, and I'm very, very excited. But we're definitely going to be a little house poor, you know, paying this damn mortgage. So it's going to be something. Those guys remind me so much of Flea Man and fucking Castlevania. I feel like they have to be a direct homage. Right. That other way up there was kind of weird. Maybe we could have gone up that way, but this is... Oh, hey, pink. Pink. Love. Love. Cat, love. Good job, you fell past the entrance. Brady. Fuck you, huh? You know? You need the upper one? You need the upper one. Gotta love being the only consistent chatter in the YouTube chat. This is my domain now. Yeah, YouTube chat's a little quieter usually. It's more of a lurker territory. But hey, I appreciate you watching regardless of platform. It's gonna be genuinely annoying to climb up there. At least we're getting decent geo, and I feel like I'm just fighting all these enemies in like the Coliseum of Fools. They're nothing to me now, you know? They're but mere babbies. There it is. Okay, here we go. We got the Tower of Love. We got the love cushions. Locked padded door. Use the love key. Huge, chat. Go down and unlock the doors first. Is there a switch I missed? There it is. That's now, yeah, so you can get in through either way, right? Yup, nice. It's not an invitation for people to join this chat. Stay away. Hey, if that's what you want, Mr. Person, you're hanging over there. Okay, let's do it. Where am the... Give me a grub. Ooh, cool. The collector. Whoa. Holy. So he's gonna give us the map, because yeah, he has all these little jars. He's the jar-flavored guy. Killing this guy's also gonna unlock the last Pantheon, I think. Mr. Person says hello to the Twitch chat. Twitch chat, Mr. Person says hello. Oop. I don't have my good Healy charm on. Dead. Alright, maybe we do a prediction for this guy? Maybe we do a cheeky little prediction for this guy? How far are we? Oh, damn, we're like far as fuck. Wonky version of the False Night theme. Is that what it is? That's cool. Mira says thank you, Mr. Person. Let's try the King Station. Mira, why don't we say, I don't know, like 3 attempts or something, maybe by 356? I feel like 3 attempts should be very reasonable. But also I'm bad, so maybe we don't get it, you know? Leave something up to the imagination. Dr. Squirrel says five attempts. You have no faith. Also, I don't think we can get here from this way. You can go down through the room and swim. Oh, it's gonna be like with acid now I can do it. I couldn't before. Ah, nice. Will you then prove me wrong? I will. Yep, that's better. There's no bench in here, right? No. Cute. The sounds are so crazy, man. All right. Oh, shit. I should have hit the bench and gotten my better healing thing, but that's okay. Next time. Oatmeal cam. Okay, give me a second, Leah. I'm sorry. I'm in a boss fight after this. Chat, nail art's kind of good, huh? Please just let me hit you. Huge? We done? My love, protected at last. We've been reading Mr. Person's name this wrong this entire time. Yeah, I recognized that a long time ago and have decided to just stick with it. There it is. What's your favorite boss so far? That's a good question. That's a good question. I really like Nightmare King Grim, and I really like the Mantis Lords. Those are the ones that I remember the most distinctly, like, loving. Hey, defeat the Collector. Trophy me. Like a wife. Prediction isn't even done? Damn! Nobody else bet. 2 of them. 3 of them. Taking the Collector's map, so that's it. The location of imprisoned grubs will be displayed. So we can see one. King Station. There's another one. Holy, dude. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that can get us the last pale ore, huh? I realized Leah left the phone here. 1 second. For the food. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll manage to get the grubs yourself. Yeah, I think I can handle it from here. Do it, oatmeal. Come here. I don't know if he's gonna do it. Too sleepy. Thank you for putting your butt in my face. He's climbing me like a tree. Leah, is the food here already, by the way? Or should I be looking out at my phone? All right. Miss Meridius Otis? That's a sick name. I did. I put him to bed over there. He's good. Okay. So that's done. Let's get a few more grubs. We need very few though. Now that they're on the map, like. No, we can just walk out of here. I was about to like teleport back and out, but we can just walk out of here. I think I only need one more. I think that's if we counted right. No, that's if we counted right. Which like I might not have counted right. Get me out of here. Might as well put on Hive Blood when you get a chance. Nah. I'm gonna do it just like this. The hell? Saying there's a grub right here, chat. Maybe it means a grub hidden in like here? Yeah. Oh. Hey, look. I guess we just never walked in here before. Huh. Cool. Alright, that might be enough. Fuck it. Let's check if 4 is enough. Take me back. If that gives me the pale ore, that's huge. We're moving and grooving as far as our Pantheon preparations go. It's funny, I feel like we've been in the end game of this game for more time than we spent, like, getting up to the end game of this game, you know what I mean? Like, we rolled the credits for the first time a long time ago. Hit. Please give me a pale ore, Grub Daddy. Yes! We even had one extra. Never kill a friend even if they ask you to. Alright, there's the pale ore. Let's go. Don't we also... Wait, look how much essence I have. Isn't that enough to hear the final dialogue of that thing? For everyone on YouTube, before we booted up the stream today, we noticed that I had a bunch of trophies I had not gotten. And... I think we want to go to City Storerooms for this. We noticed there were a bunch of trophies I hadn't gotten. One of them was, like, talking to the essence person and giving them a bunch of essence. So I think we just need to talk to them at some point and turn that in. We certainly have enough essence. Like, King Station and just straight across might have been faster, but whatever. Ow. Get some Geo on the way. Yep, this is good. Some dialogue can be triggered by wearing specific charms. Classic. Miyazaki, you've done it again. Like how you have to put on the old hunter shit to talk to the religious lady in Bloodborne. Because all games are Bloodborne. Part 1 does something? Remember every charm is if you want any hints for charms you might want? Okay, yeah, maybe. I'm not missing too many at this point, for what it's worth. I do have a lot of the charms by now. But I guess we probably do want to get all of them, ultimately. Tit house. Tit house. Tit house.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Sir. All right, let's go to the Coliseum of Fools. Go to the Coliseum of Fools real quick. We need a grind geo anyways, I guess. This is what it is. Very quick money, sure. Every charm is 1% of progress. Sure. Granulous granny, tell me. We're 97% completion now. Oh no, my lighter! No! Head to the pleasure house? Oh, is that just to fight enemies in there? Is that just to fight enemies in there? Because we did that. That was like the other grinding method I used earlier. Pleasure house is where Marissa is. What's Marissa's deal? A nectar sweeter than love. Okay. Get my frickin' bearings. City of Tears, I know it well. Pleasure House me, right? No, not this one. Like around here, though, this one. Quick warning, the Hunter's Journal counts for literally nothing. Okay, so we don't need to do the Hunter's Journal then? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, you saying should I kill her, chat? That didn't give me any geo. No? Oh. You told me that's where Marissa is. Millabelle, the thief. Ooh. Isn't your geo you're after? Ooh. That's why to charge a somewhat large service fee to your account. It's you. Perfectly legitimate, of course. Just part of the whole banking. You were the banker that ran off.
Come up, Mom. Come up, Mom.
Give me my money back. It was only 59 bucks? You have anything different to say for yourself now? My sweet, sweet revenge. So this is what you wanted me to do. You did want me to hurt somebody. It just wasn't that lady downstairs. This is nice. You hear this coming out of Grandpa and Grandma's room during the family barbecue. What do you do? Yeah, witnessing this in the background. How could you kill Marissa? I thought that might be what you wanted me to do, Granny. I'm sorry. I was trying to be a good little boy and listen. You put the headphones on. This is actually excellent money. Did we literally get all of our money back? We had like 5K in there. So funny. Oh, she's still going. That's a lot. You get like 20% extra. Nice. Yeah, I think I had like the max in there. Yeah, dude, let's go. How much do I need to buy that shit back? Don't make me do it again. How much do I need to buy back my charm from Lady? Just sitting peacefully and some random vessel comes in bumbling and kills her? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Life's funny, huh? I haven't been the most responsible Hollow Knight player, chat. I haven't done the best job learning the lore and stuff. I gotta be better for Silk Song. We gotta play the beginning of the game closer together. Rank sec 15K, okay. Because I really like this game. I hope that at least has been clear how much I enjoy playing it. Despite the fact that I've been an idiot about finding a lot of the stuff, I really do love it, and I really want to play Hollow Knight as well. It's super, super fun. This is gonna do nothing. I'm really excited. Speaking of Metroidvanias, too, I'm genuinely so pumped about the announcement of that new Castlevania game. The 2D one made by the Dead Cells folks. Yeah, keep me going. We're almost there. Alright, smooth sailing, making it back here. You buy Evil Empire or Motion Twin? I think it was Motion Twin? I don't remember, Granny, honestly. That could be wrong. I'm not confident. So toward Midnight released, I'm tempted, but giving Blizz even more money and how many times retail's hurt me? Dude, how is this okay? It's so fucked up to think about. When did gaming become this? Mira, I've also been thinking about playing Midnight. And you know I, like, don't even really have the time to play it, but, like, I still am, like, I'm thinking about it. Genuinely thinking about it. I thought about it last night, deep before I booted up Mugenics. By the way, I cleared the Boneyard for the first time in Mugenics last night. It was my first, like, tier 3 clear. It was cool. Motion Twin kill development on Dead Cells for more hype on Windblown. They're extremely mid-new game. Interesting. Well, again, I'm not positive if it's that one. I'm not positive if it's that one, Granny. It could be. I don't know. You should check. But the trailer for the new Castlevania game looked awesome. All right, give me the nail cutscene.
Garadel Akari.
Much stronger than it used to be, as strong as it ever could be. Your only weapon I've seen such potential. Finally, I behold the majesty of a pure nail. I think this moment has come upon me so soon. I must step outside a moment. Look at his legs. Look at that. Look at the definition on those calves. The pure nail forged. I literally can't read. My work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. Are we gonna fight? Granny, should I kill this guy? Granny, am I gonna be killing this guy? Like, you cut me down is my final moment in life. I want to taste this blade's exquisite edge. For all this time, all this toil, haven't I earned it? What did I say? Should I kill him? What does the nail look like? Nice, it's cool. The ultimate weapon of Hallow Nest. Crafted to perfection, this ancient nail reveals its true form. Never kill a friend, even if they ask you to. Okay. Okay, I won't. I'm gonna listen to chat there. I like that guy. No reason for me to kill that guy. I like that guy. Okay, now we need to earn a bunch more fucking geo. Take me back to the Coliseum. We're gonna play for like 20 more minutes, chat. Put the all caps for a bit. Mr. Person wants us to end him for what it's worth, Granny. By the way, let's do this while we're here. Don't listen to Mr. Person. Is this the end? Are you going to give me a trophy? Yes! Because we'd beaten the Radiance. Said something about Radiance. Hey, here are the Seer's final words. Trophy gotten. I don't know. I might have gotten a trophy for the nail and missed it, by the way. I feel like I would have. There's some Crunch skips all lore. What are you talking about? I read it. I just read it internally. Check percentage, 99%. 99%. I do already forgot what she said, though. It didn't mean anything to me. She said something about Radiance at the end, though. She said something about Radiance at the end. Hey, we got a grub over there. I do want to get all the little grubbies. We really shouldn't have many left at all at this point. Arrow? Give me all the geo you've got. 13% off? Well, hey, that's a little percentage right there, maybe. Maybe that was 1%. Are we at 100% now? No. That would be sick. Alright, I wonder, do any of you know how many geo we get off of the Coliseum for each attempt? It shouldn't be super difficult, especially we're stronger since we were there. Like 2 to 2.5k? Okay. One more thing down there you don't have. Okay. Down there, meaning in that, like, dark place up there? Okay. Well, I'll go back and peek around some other time. For now, I'm Coliseum pilled at the moment. Pleasure House. We dealt with the Pleasure House, Beefy. Alright, now heal me like a wound. Put the money charm on, you can get more geo. Ooh, good call. Worth it here as well, because we don't need, max power. Yeah, Call 03 is a waste of time. I'm not going to do Call 03. I'm going to do Call 02. I'm going to do Call 02 for sure. Who gives me more geo? You're all nail stuff. Heroic Odor, Focusing Soul, Nail Arts. That's the one Granny likes. Never use that. It only costs 1, though. That's pretty nice. The freak? One still in the bubble. Fragile Greed, right. 7 charms left to fill, yeah. And that's 7% in and of itself. All right, let's do it. This one should be like nothing compared to number 3, right? We did number 3 like a billion times, too. Thing is, I won't have the memory buff of this one. I don't have like the muscle memory that we had for number 3. It's a lot of the same enemies, though. Don't be careless, though. I'm being a little careless. Spikes? You gonna put some spikes in the floor? No. See ya! Yeah, 1 less hit per enemy is huge, for sure. And we're going to pump those damage numbers up even more when we get this money to get this charm. Which I think in the long run, if we're going to be throwing a lot of attempts at these Pantheons, which I assume we're going to, that's going to save us a lot of fucking trouble, man. That's going to save us a lot of fucking trouble. See ya. Okay. What's next? Still going. Ah, the flea men. Big flea man. Got this. Kind of tough, man. Holy. Helps us with the bestiary thing, though, I guess, at least. Alright, gotta come up with a better strat for that guy. One's pretty long, too. "12 minutes till Dear Nemo hunts you down." Yeah, maybe we'll wrap a little early. I don't know if we'll have time to do this again. I don't know. It probably feels longer than it's been, though. It's probably only been a couple minutes that I've been in here. Feels long, but... Could have done a Pred, yeah, honestly. Hit. Huge. Oh, I thought I was on it! Just sat there and took it. I know you guys well. I wonder how much geo you get compared to if you just fought all of these enemies, you know? Heal man? Never. That was a sniper shot. Oh! Oh! Good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's more of that? It's just another heal phase, basically? Keep you alive for a second. Let me heal up to full. Then kill you. How much is left? We gotta be almost done here. Yeah, you two. Tumbo and Bumbo. See ya. That's gotta be it, right? Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Yeah, it was like 2K. Which is decent, but to get to 15, we're gonna have to do that, you know, 7 more times. Hey, what's up, Denise? Just welcome in. The fight here should be called the Foolish Warriors. Alright, well, next time we'll do that, I guess, you know, 7 more times. Some nice geo, dude. It's some nice geo. I guess next time we'll do that 7 more times, chat. In order to get the thing. Doesn't increase the amount of money from Kalos? Okay. That'll be better spent on the healing thing, then. Fragile Greed added exactly 12 geo. Yeah, maybe not worth. Just makes enemies drop more geo. These aren't enemy drops. Okay. So next time, I think the Shape of Un would be more worth that in the long run for me. Or maybe even the Grim Child, dude, for just a little extra deeps on the tip of the sauce. But either way, I think that's a great place for us to go ahead and call it for tonight. That way we end right on time and Nemo can gargle my sack. So, let's raw pile a night there for the night. A lot of progress, though. We found the Pantheons. We found a bunch of stuff. Thank you guys for all your help and for basically telling me exactly how to do it. We got that last pale ore. We got all the stuff, so we're making some good progress. No Master's Glory and Grub Song? Maybe. Maybe. I haven't been using the nail arts enough for it to be worth it, you know? Maybe that would make me start. We can figure that out next time. We'll be playing Hollow Knight next week. Playing Hollow Knight next week. Once again, I'm going to be gone this weekend, so we are going to be light on streams this week. But that was a lot of fun. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.